Community transformation begins when a transformed person gets located within a community, and then light begins to shine. For over 30 years, Dr. 𝗖𝗵𝗿𝗀𝗺𝗺𝗺 got located in 𝗀𝗺𝗃, Federal Capital Territory, Nigeria. And his story is one that brings life and hope to reality. And so we're right here in 𝗀𝗃, where we're going to hear the story of one of the most remarkable persons that I've met in my life. And I mean Dr. 𝗖𝗵𝗿𝗀𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺. I want you to follow me, and we're going to listen to his story. Let's go.
𝗂𝗵𝗿𝗀𝗺𝗺𝗺𝗺. I'm a family physician. I'm married to one wife, a female, Ruth. I have 4 children. When I was younger, I was to become an engineer. I went into HSC with maths, physics, chemistry. Along the line, I was convinced that I was in the wrong place, so I went to God in prayers, and after praying, I was convinced I was to be a medical doctor. So I did the jump. I went into medical school. I read so much about so many missionaries who came to Africa, Lemmy Livingstone, foreign missionaries, and I also read about 𝗥𝗵𝗿𝗵𝗺 and a few others. So in my year 4 in medical school, I think after one of our conferences, _NCCMDS then, I prayed to God to lead me to a community. And somehow that's how the Lord led us to this place. The call was clear. It was like the call of Abraham. To go to a place where I will show you. And we have come here. We came here late 1989, and looking back, I don't have regrets. I have seen the hand of God in every move since we came in here. We came into 𝗀𝗀𝗺. It was like the mandate given to Abraham, just as he went to the promised land. He didn't really have a place to stay. The Lord led him, and he pitched his tent between I and Bethel. And when we came, we had a place we rented. We built the place, and we started with 1 bed. And we discovered that time that each time we buy extra bed, we have enough patients to occupy them. And that was how we grew. We grew from the scratch. Well, the highest point was about 40 beds. We de-escalated because I don't have enough strength. Today, God has helped us. I'm not more as strong as I used to be. There were days where we used to do an average of 20-30 surgeries every day. And it was our lifestyle. Part of what helped us was when the postgraduate medical college approved our hospital for tutelage too, in family medicine. So we had a lot of doctors coming in. PMD has made me to know that my life is not about me, it's all about him. And those messages we had has really helped us. there's a message that talks about our determinism. And part of it is that in our part of the world, we believe our determinism is by social or material. But that is not our determinism. Our determinism is in Christ. And when you find Christ, you have not found yourself. You can never, if you don't find Christ in life, you cannot find yourself. So in CMDA, I was able to really find Christ and find myself. And that is why I could leave all the fun fairs of big cities. I come to this village and I'm not ashamed. So over the years, it has helped me to shape my priorities in life. You know, when Jacob was looking for material things to deceive his father-in-law, but when it was time to face reality, and God asked him that question, what is your name? I think CMD has also helped me to identify that question. I had a counter. When I came to this town, the youths were not going to church. But I know the only church they could go was 𝗀𝗲𝗄𝗺. So I joined them in 𝗀𝗀𝗄. And some of those young boys and girls that joined us there have become somebody today. And a lot of other things that have happened. So CMDA has really helped me and it's still helping me. And then on a lighter note, I didn't have an international passport until I became CMDA president. So I went for CMDA conference in Merit House. And for one reason or the other, I was not even a known person. I became the president, fulfilling what God said. Now that you have served me in this wilderness, I will take you around the world. And since that time, our lives never remained the same. I've been around the world. I became CMDA president, from there to West African Regional Coordinator, and currently in the board of ICMDA, where we travel around the world. And when I was coming here, I lost three things. Economically, Kwali was not the best place to come to. There was no money here. Socially, Kwali was not the best place to come to because who was going to socialize with you here? And thirdly, I was one of the best in my graduating class. I also sacrificed my future career. But I can tell you that in CMDA, I got all these things back. Our facility, our motto is health, hope, and dignity. One of the reasons why many people will not want to go to big corporate hospitals is because of lack of dignity. They won't treat you as a human being. When you refer a person now, maybe to a teaching hospital or a federal medical center, if you don't have somebody inside, you might not get the best. So there you have the best of people, but attitude is not. So what we are working on is attitude. Anybody that walks in here should be seen as a king. Though that is our policy, it was not easy to achieve it because we have a lot of people with their idiosyncrasies, staff. So everybody knows that they can have access to it. So poor people generally, they always feel people are looking down on them. But we want to make that happen. When you come here, you see me sitting with the Fulani, sitting with all the local people. We interact, we are friends, we are brothers. And I think that is more of an emotional intelligence. It has paid off. People don't want to care how much you know until they see how much you care. So we try to see and relate with them. To a large extent, we are just like a referral center. A lot of complicated cases come to us. A lot of complicated cases. People who operated typhoid, they've operated, they still have enteroperitoneal fistula, they come around to us. And then people still trust us. It's not really easy to retain trust in a rural setting. You know, the rural people, they are thinking. It goes in a simple harmonic motion. One day they are down, one day they are up. That is number one testimony. The second testimony was when we came to Kwali, we didn't have children for the first 3 years. the Lord decided to do that because I think He needed us to have time to catch up. We belong to the old school, who they believe in romance and relationship, some of the things that people are doing now before marriage. So the Lord brought them, 2 girls, 2 boys. I will give Him all the glory. God has been very, very good to us. We've had so many people who were not Christians who are now Christians. And God has also given us Christian influence in this town. That people don't just talk about Christianity anyhow, because they know I'm going to the hospital. God has been good to us.
Are they happy? Because every day by day, before they break, they see their couple, 3, 5 times, they play for them. Because now good heady, now no carry come my house. Now Marty they follow. And who know me if you not be God? You know that and I Papa die. That and now God in the help him. Me no get and they no get money. Now God in the help him. You know they do while if you that one not be you know the carry. If you dey work in here, that day I tell her say I'm a pikin. You know the rest. Not you know the sleep. He say not be me tell me. He was working here. Because what did happen here? He dey save his soul. Anything I dey do now because of a God. Sometimes people they cause no dey say when I dey talk because you know they carry spirit like that. You know they do like that. That time I my mama die. What he don't do for me, God did help him.
The doctor there has been very helpful to the church. For instance, this church now, if there is any member that is sick and is there in a 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗶 hospital, we don't need to pay anything before the treatment. And at times, even there are some that we treat and say go. We had an old man who was sick and we brought him here. He just treated the man. He said he should go. When the church were even struggling, what will you collect? He said we should not worry. And so on and so forth like that. In time of operation, whatsoever, he will just do it and say, whatsoever we get. If we don't get money, he will not force us to give anything. And at times, he will even do it and say, no problem, the person should go. So he has been very helpful to the church. And there is no member that doesn't have the freedom of going there. When we had our Bible studies, we talk about calling. And he was able to emphatically say it that if he had not had a call to come to 𝗀𝗲, that he will not come. And that's the reason why you still see him. Others that they were here together, they have gone. But he's still the only person that is here. So we appreciate God for that.
By the time we were in town, and coming to 𝗀𝗲, it was quite expensive. So when the third one, Joshua went to school, we didn't have any option but to tell the last one to go to the boarding school. And he didn't like it. But we had to convince him to go to the boarding school. By the time we went to the boarding school, there was really nothing for us to stay in town for. And then God also helped us. I went to India for a program. On my way back from India, I was able to US for a CMDA program. So I went to arrange a few things and I traveled. By the time we were coming back I came back from US, I got home. My house was very secured, CBN quarters. The thief burgled our house and took so many things. And I asked myself, what's the essence of staying in town, suffering yourself here? That's how my wife and I we prayed about it. We moved back here. You know, we've had a few challenges. On a few occasions, people have threatened our lives. There was a time they said they wanted to come and kill me and my wife. That was around 1990. We actually threatened them, but the world was not, country was not as bad as this. So for some time, we were like fugitives. We walk in the afternoon. By evening, we go and find somewhere else to stay. There was even a time my wife had to relocate to 𝗥𝗲𝗺 and other things. It was quite stressful for us. But they didn't come. That has happened a couple of times. But we are still alive. The second one you have is poor people don't really have money. So sometimes you have to do some complicated surgeries and they don't pay you. And some of them lie a lot. They will just tell you that the relatives are coming with the money. By the time you have invested so much in it, you won't see anybody again. There are times you have to be forced to discharge somebody because it's just occupying your bed. And then sometimes you see a husband and a mother and some of the children coming to your office, kneeling down and begging because you don't see us somebody, the wife, and they cannot pay. And they are not pretending. So most times we have that issue of life versus choice. This is somebody's life, and it's your choice. They brought a patient recently, ruptured uterus, and it was really very bad. They didn't have a kobo. I said because of this problem of cash strapping. They had no choice but to go and do the surgery. And my people were wondering, why would you go and do that? When you are not sure they will pay? I said, it's about their life. It's about my choice. If I don't do that surgery, they will die. The woman will die. But if I do it, yes, they affect my economy small, but I will still be okay. So we are able to weigh life versus choice, and we choose life. I schooled in a Christian Medical College, Bello, and I saw the interview they gave to 𝗲𝘀𝗲𝗺 when she was very old. She said her problem was continuity. And when I look at this place, yes, I'm not very strong again. I'm not able to do most of the work. And the generations have changed. I started a job when everybody wants to say, don't let 𝗏𝗏 hear this problem, don't let 𝗏𝗏 see this problem. We're now in a position where you say, if you think, what's the problem? So, and I don't have the strength to continue. If God brought us here, anyhow, He will keep it. It doesn't have to be my children, it doesn't even have to be somebody I know. But I know that God is preparing somebody that will take over 𝗏𝗏. And where we stop. Christianity today is far more popular than when we were Christians in the 70s and 60s. But I can tell you, the level of honesty then is far more than what you have today. Then we were not, people were even they used to tie Bible with a newspaper because they don't want people to know. But today we are very open to read the Bible. We are not ready to make this sacrifice. Every mother knows that you have to pay a price and you have to make a sacrifice for your child. Unfortunately, the young man of today does not know the meaning of price to pay and does not know the meaning of sacrifice to make. And if we are not ready to do that, unfortunately, the church in Nigeria is on its way out. It is very easy for somebody to just wake up now and say, yes, I want to go abroad. I want to go to a place. I want to go to this place. In my time, it was, what is the will of God? I don't think that phrase is still common now. All of us are running to Europe and all those other places. Europe was not like this before now. I mean, I heard the story of the Vikings and how Europe was very rough. Even the wild west of New York City. People made it. We've got to make our nation. But unfortunately, everybody wants to run away. You know what is even sad about it? We are running away from places where we have the freedom of worship to places where we don't have the freedom of worship. My prayer for the young men is for them to go back and have that experience that Jacob had, so that your priorities will change and your life will change. Okay, I'll give you my dialect. 𝗏𝗏, that is 𝗏𝗏. God bless you.